Have you ever been so overwhelmed that even getting out of bed felt like a victory? I remember a moment in my life when everything seemed to fall apart at once. A job I had poured years into was suddenly gone. My closest friend moved away. And on top of it all, my health took a turn I hadn't anticipated. I found myself lying awake at night, staring at the ceiling, asking questions like, why now? What am I going to do? Where's God in all of this? In those moments, courage seemed far away, like a whisper I couldn't quite hear. But that's when I discovered something life-changing. Not in a sermon, not in a motivational speech, but in the pages of Scripture, in Psalm 34. Let's read the full psalm together. Psalm 34, a song of David, written when he pretended to be insane before Abimelech and escaped. I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth. My soul shall make its boast in the Lord. The humble shall hear of it and be glad. Magnify the Lord with me, and let us exalt his name together. I sought the Lord, and he heard me, and delivered me from all my fears. They looked to him and were radiant, and their faces were not ashamed. This poor man cried out, and the Lord heard him, and saved him out of all his troubles. The angel of the Lord encamps all around those who fear him, and delivers them. Taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man who trusts in him. Fear the Lord, you his saints. There is no one of those who fear him. The young lions lack and suffer hunger, but those who seek the Lord shall not lack any good thing. Come, you children, listen to me. I will teach you the fear of the Lord. Who is the man who desires life and loves many days, that he may see good? Keep your tongue from evil and your lips from speaking deceit. Depart from evil and do good. Seek peace and pursue it. The eyes of the Lord are on the righteous, and his ears are open to their cry. The face of the Lord is against those who do evil, to cut off the remembrance of them from the earth. The righteous cry out, and the Lord hears and delivers them out of all their troubles. The Lord is near to those who have a broken heart, and saves such as have a contrite spirit. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivers him out of them all. He guards all his bones, not one of them is broken. Evil shall slay the wicked, and those who hate the righteous shall be condemned. The Lord redeems the soul of his servants, and none of those who trust in him shall be condemned. Psalm 34 is more than poetic comfort. It's a survival guide for the soul in distress. David wrote this after narrowly escaping a life-threatening situation. He had to pretend to be insane to avoid being killed. Imagine that a mighty warrior, anointed by God, reduced to drooling and scratching at doors to survive. Yet out of that humiliating experience comes one of the most powerful declarations of trust and courage. David says, I sought the Lord, and he heard me, and delivered me from all my fears. Not some fears, not just the visible ones. All of them. God's presence doesn't mean we won't face danger. It means we won't face it alone. When you're in a storm, when the news is bad, when the tears won't stop, that's when this psalm speaks the loudest. That's when we can say, the Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves those crushed in spirit. For example, Sarah, the single mother. Sarah's husband walked out when their second child was born, alone with 2 mouths to feed, no job, and barely any savings. She says she cried herself to sleep every night. But every morning, she opened her Bible and read Psalm 34 aloud, especially verse 18. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted. Today, Sarah runs her own small business, teaches Sunday school, and says she knows, without a doubt, that God carried her when she had no strength of her own. Also Marcus, the war veteran. Marcus returned from combat with both physical and emotional wounds. Nightmares, PTSD, broken relationships. He was drowning. A friend handed him a note that simply said, Psalm 34, verse 4, I sought the Lord, and he heard me and delivered me from all my fears. He held on to that verse like a life raft. Day after day, he repeated it. Over time, he found peace, a church community, and the courage to share his story with others. The power of praise and pain. Psalm 34 opens with a bold declaration. I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth. At all times, not just the good ones. Praising God when life is easy is one thing, but praising Him in the storm, that's spiritual courage. Praise realigns our hearts. It reminds us that God is bigger than our struggle, stronger than our fear, and faithful even when we can't see the way forward. Take a moment, right now, whisper a word of praise. Thank Him, not because of your pain, but through it. If you're weary today, tired of trying, tired of crying, tired of waiting, hear this. The righteous cry out, and the Lord hears. He hears you. You are not invisible. Your pain is not forgotten. Your faith, even if it's just hanging by a thread, is enough. Keep seeking. Keep knocking. Keep trusting. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's choosing to trust God despite your fear. Psalm 34 ends with a beautiful promise. The Lord redeems the soul of His servants, and none of those who trust in Him shall be condemned. Let that be your anchor. No matter what you're facing, loss, fear, confusion, depression, God has not abandoned you. Your story isn't over. In fact, it may just be beginning. Let Psalm 34 be the script of your courage. Courage isn't something we find in ourselves. It's something we receive from the one who never leaves us. Trust Him, and you'll find courage. If this message encouraged your heart, don't forget to like this video to support faith-based content. Subscribe to our channel for more Bible-based inspiration. Turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Comment below what part of Psalm 34 speaks to your situation today. Share this video with someone who needs courage right now. Let's walk in faith together